All right, everyone. So now we have learned so many interesting programs. Now, if you're into some kind of a design drawing and kind of a creativity, this way I am going to take you to a different path. This one, we are going to take you to the architectural design or INDA. And here live with us today in Chulalongkorn University, we have Kun Nana Bunom, our alumni, and Kun Prapat Son, Sara Puttiset, INDA students here to talk about this program. So take it away. สวัสดีครับ
Hi, we are from INDA, International Program in Design and Architecture.
My name is Nana Bunorm and I'm an alumni from INDA.
Hi, my name is Rapasan Saraputit and I'm Hong, a current year 4 student from INDA. And next we will take you through a short video of what is INDA.
INDA, the International Program in Design and Architecture, is a 4-year Bachelor of Science in Architectural Design program, certified by the Architect Council of Thailand, and taught within the Faculty of Architecture at Chulalongkorn University. Since the start of the program in 2006, INDA has grown rapidly and now includes over 300 students and more than 30 international instructors from over a dozen countries around the world. Our instructors have graduated from leading international design schools, bringing with them a diversity of professional experiences, unique viewpoints, and valuable skill sets. During our annual exhibition of INDA Parade, we also invite distinguished guests from universities and practices outside of Thailand, whose perspectives and insights encourage students to look at architecture and design in new ways. With a strong focus on innovation and experimentation, INDA's core curriculum offers essential knowledge of design and communication, history and theory, and construction technology. A variety of additional courses provide the tools needed to address the unique characteristics of the Southeast Asian context, including its communities, climate, and ecology. Design studio projects integrate social, political, and cultural factors to create inventive proposals that reimagine the role of the architect and the possibilities of design. While architecture is the principal topic of study, INDA aims to expand architecture's boundaries and show how it dynamically connects to other fields of study, such as landscape, material science, and urban design. The program also provides students with fundamental design skills, such as creative and critical problem solving, an awareness of the impact of design at multiple scales, and an ability to adapt to the urgent issues and changing demands of the discipline in the 21st century. INDA also provides students with many opportunities for international engagement through a series of traveling workshops, study tours, and design build projects. These are often facilitated by collaborations or exchange programs with international institutions in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Many INDA graduates enter the architecture profession, but many more become versatile creative thinkers who are able to apply their skills and ideas to a wide range of fields, including branding, media, exhibition design, and real estate. INDA's exploratory, creative, and experimental environment ensures that our graduates can pursue careers internationally and that they are well prepared for a constantly changing future.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed that short video presentation, and next we'll take you through what is actually INDA. About INDA, like many other architectural schools, we have design and communication, history theory, architectural construction, and environmental technology. However, we also integrate with multidisciplinary design approaches such as creativity, problem solving, innovation, and experimentation that would allow us to connect with other disciplines of architecture. INDA equipped us with international perspective in design and provide us with a lot of opportunity that we could explore. And during the pandemic, even though there are a lot of problems, but we also get through this through our creative means of problem solving, such as taking you through study in virtual realm or Zoom. And for our faculty, we have 32 members with 15 international professors. And for experienced architecture, there are many places that you can visit for each of the brief. And also international workshop where you can travel to abroad and engage with hands-on workshop such as for this project where you get to go to LA to work with SciArc. Or design build workshop where you can design and build your own exhibition. And for design experimentation workshop where we invite international collaborator for us to learn a new skills and tools. And also for design construction for communities, you get to be the small architect that you get to design the architecture for the community as well as calculate the financial feasibility of the project and construct a real project for the communities. We have a lot of collaboration with many universities abroad such as Pratt in New York. And also at the end of every year, we have INDA Parade, which is an exhibition that we will invite guests and architects from all around the world to be an exposure for you. Even though for the pandemic, we might not be able to host it offline, we also create a virtual realm of Keep School Real for you to explore and present a new means of presentation, which is not too bad after all. And for the INDA curriculum, we have 3 fundamental to graduate with. First, we have 114 fundamental course credits, 24 general education credits, and 6 elective course credits. Our main focus is the design studio, but we also have other subjects such as design community, business, and also design tools and skill, as well as economy and ecology for you to supplement the design subject. We don't have a confined box of what you want to be in INDA, so we will take you through all the process of designing, and you can be yourself through the process of your design. And from year 1 to year 4, INDA will equip you with many ideology as well as design principle of both national and international. And in year 4, you get to choose your design option studio. And here I will take you through some of the work examples. In year 1, you get to engage with a lot of your everyday life, such as ergonomics or toys in your house. We value the process of designing, not only the result, and we do this through a lot of iterations of model making, drawings, and also 3D experimentation of your design. And next, if you are interested in everyday context, you might also be inspired from everyday life of Bangkok, such as for this project, which is the street vendor simulation. And next, you might be able to design your own travel destination, such as for this project, which she designed a Grokket new transportation service. And in year 2, you get to learn more about architecture as well as project and design disciplines that could be integrated with the architecture, such as for these two projects, which integrate the ecology in design, or taking you through the understanding of the carbon emission and how to mitigate with that. And also, even though we do a lot of research-based design, however, we also engage with the real context, the site, and the real scale of human. And you also can integrate other disciplines, such as for this project, which is Bang Kachao Eco School, which integrate the ecology of the site, as well as Bangkok overall. Or if you are more interested into subculture of Bangkok, such as this Cyber Sky Laboratories, or INDA also led you to integrate with theology and ideology of architecture, such as for obsolescence architecture, that you rethink the afterlife of a building. Or you might also integrate all kinds of architecture from all around the world into your design. And next, in year 3, you integrate with a more larger context, such as for this territorial design project that integrate ecology and landscape. And also for this canal currency project, which integrate the everyday life of the people in urban area to the aquatic biodiversity of the animals. Oh, and also you get to design your own civic space, such as this governmental service architecture. And in year 4, as I said earlier, you get to use your own option studio. Some of the studio you be a little bit more hands-on, such as this is a making studio, and you get to engage with the interviews and also experimentation with the communities itself. Or this project, which is a little bit more narrative based, and you get to make your own video as well as presentation on what you want to represent to your architecture. And this project also allows you to design through sensorial, such as the light or the wind, and how people could sense architecture. Or you can design a little bit more parasitic architecture on top of the existing architecture, or design through experimentation for parametric design with the use of grasshopper. And if you are more likely to inclined to liking project that is integrated with ecology, this project also integrates the landscape aspect of design into the project. And as we are moving into the metaverse world, INDA also equipped that as well. As for this project, you learn about multiplicity and futurism in architecture. As for the admission requirements, we accept all applicants from both Thai school graduates as well as international student graduates. We have, for the admission requirements, there are 3 different parts, which are the exam part, the portfolio, and the interviews. And for the score submission, you can choose to submit each of the score of the following that is not more than 2 years old. And for the evaluation, these are some of the points that you might need to keep in mind. And for our portfolio, we want you to create a portfolio that represents who you are as a person. So this portfolio, you have to experiment, think about the critical thinking and what you are designing, and choose what you want to represent in the portfolio. For the requirements, it is an A4 size of 20 pages that is not exceeding 50 megabytes, and it could be submitted at INDA office. And here are some of the portfolio examples. For the portfolio, you have to represent who you are through the graphics that you choose, the color, the style, as well as the resume of what you have done in the past. You have to think about the narrative of your design, as well as the inspiration Or you can show your skills of what you are good at and what you would like to be as a designer. Or you can experiment with many materials that are available in the market and be inspired by everything that are around you. And lastly, to make it more to show who you are, you have to think about the narrative that you want to explain through your design, so it's different from what other people are doing. And next, it will be about the life at INDA, and Pinana will take you through what our life at INDA is.
Okay, so let's take a look at the lifestyle of INDA students. So INDA is located in the faculty, is a part of the Faculty of Architecture, and our faculty is one that really creates an environment that's very rich in social and activities. And our freshmen are welcomed in multiple ways, so you can choose different activities to engage in, such as more academic ones, where you go to camp in other cities and do some community service design. Or you could engage in the performance arts, where you can choose whether you want to partake in the acting side, the stage production side, or even the writing side. Or we also have options for sports, lifestyles, and activities, where you can bring back a bit more of the balance of healthiness into your life, along with annual competitions and events. The freshmen at INDA are always engaged in a creative kind of activities that will really engage your design thinking while also having fun with your friends. And these activities will help to create and foster friendships and networks that will grow with you into the future and help you learn from your peers beyond the academic sense. With the learning environment in INDA, we have a very strong emphasis on critical discussions and a more hands-on approach to learning, so that students will learn a very important skill in design, which is to learn to notice and kind of make use of the different things that you can discover around you in your environment or even in the people around you. So throughout the 4 years, the students at INDA will be able to engage in discussions with instructors who have both an international and local backgrounds from many different fields of expertise, so that they can receive different feedbacks and criticisms from multidisciplinary fields. The workshop facilities of INDA are located in Julapat 13 building, where we have an open studio space for students to work both independently and on group projects, even outside of class time. Our workshop and our lab also contains many machinery, such as the CNC machine, the laser cutting machine, or even wood workshops for students to be able to bring to life their creative imaginations, along with other different tools and equipments. And so, since we are an architecture school, we're also here to warn you that you will have to tackle many difficult aspects of your life. So there will be overlapping assignments, there will be sleepless nights, there will be creative blocks where you really can't figure things out. But don't worry, you'll be able to go through. So just know that you have to be prepared mentally, physically, and maybe a little comedically to help you get through it well. However, in the end, once you get to submit all the last pieces of works, you'll feel such a sense of accomplishment, pride, and satisfaction in your work, and also a good night's sleep, finally. So now you've submitted all your work, you've graduated, you've hopefully regained a regular sleep schedule. Let's see where INDA graduates can go. So as Nong Hong said, INDA really prepares you with a diverse kind of exposure to many different people and environments, and this gives you many opportunities and possibilities for your career path. For example, if you're interested in the bigger picture, in going into urban planning, and probably like something beyond just a single building, then this is one possible path for you. Or you could even go beyond the big picture to maybe a more speculative picture and get into more conceptual and imaginative kind of fields. And these can be pursued both professionally as a career or even personally when you go to engage in postgraduate study. You may also want to be involved in the full architectural process, all the way from the planning down to the coordination and the decorations, the minor things. Or you could just divert completely and use both the hard and soft skills taught at INDA to engage yourself in a more personal passion such as fashion. Or you could be very interested in this very important aspect that INDA teaches, which is research. And there are a wide array of analytical and research-based fields. So as you can see, at INDA, the career paths in the future are absolutely endless. There are many mediums and options for you to choose from. And there's no limit to what you could do with all the knowledge that is taught at INDA. It is up to you on how you want to adapt all these skills taught and how you want to use it in the future. But in the end, the choice will be yours to choose from. So to see more works from INDA students, you can check out at our social channels as presented now, or you could contact us at our email and our phone number for any further questions and inquiries. We hope to see you at INDA, so thank you very much for today.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for Kun Nana Bunom and Kun Ratana Son Sarap Put say. Okay, very nice. That's a very insightful information about INDA. So if you're interested in, you're into drawing, your creativity, you like to, maybe not get enough sleep, but it was worth it for you because you make something really, really concrete and beautiful. So please go and check it out, INDA program. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ